Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on Hollywood Sports. Guys, I wanted to talk about one of the greatest aspects of this game. And I think sometimes, I don't think we realize what we have in our hands with MLB The Show 16. And one of the things I want to show you guys, if you're running a franchise, you need to run all three franchises. And what I mean is you have AAA, and you have AA. Then players come up to AAA, and then they go to the major leagues if they're good enough. But as the GM, you're not just running your major league franchise. You're running all three. A franchise is a franchise. The Mariners franchise is AA, AAA, and major leagues, guys. So you need to manage all three. So what I was thinking was, what you can do is always go and play some AA games. Go play some AAA games and see what kind of players is performing. What players you might be able to send up. Because how are you going to know whether to send them up, not to the next level, if you're not seeing how they play? You might be able to look at their ratings, but don't you want to see how they play and how they throw, how they hit, looking at their performance. So I was thinking is, if you look right down in the bottom, boom, boom. If you look at the bottom right-hand corner where it says home, and you see the Mariners S Seattle logo, and you see right there that with the R, you can change it. You can change it to AAA. You can change it to AA. Right, guys? See right here. We can change it. AA, AAA, Major Leagues. So you can go down and play a few games because you're running the whole Mariners franchise and the Mariners organization, and it includes AA and AAA. So what I wanted to do, guys, is go check out some quick AA gameplay.
Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and their in-state rivals to the east, the Chattanooga Lookouts.
Then you got the Chattanooga Lookouts. I don't know who they're with.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm.
You can get used to the different venues, the different ballparks, the different
forward,
seating,
and we are set for
different
baseball
type of
here this
atmosphere.
evening.
This game is awesome, man. Okay, we got the Mariners Jacksonville AA squad up.
High and deep to right center.
Home run
Cabrera
already.
Racing back at the track,
It's gone.
the wall.
It's gone.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow. See, I need to know who this guy is hitting home runs like that.
So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Riddling. His name is Riddling. So I need to keep an eye on
Boy,
Riddling.
I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ball game, and it's already 1-0.
We need to know our players down in the
will
lower
take his first cuts now, and after the
organization.
leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
If anybody knows, let me know who the
take a look at
lookouts
our
are. What
homestanding
organization
nine
are they
as they
with
enter play
as
here
far
this
as
evening.
AA?
They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let him down.
Oh, man, good hit in the gap right
One
there.
sack as that
hit.
ball is into the gap in right
we got some
center.
players
Should
down
be
here
good for
in
at
AA.
least 2 bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting third, first baseman, Barry Wells.
Cool.
Standing in now, Barry Wells, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second.
If you notice, guys, I don't know if you have, the velocity of the baseball.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one.
As smooth as it is in the major leagues
tonight.
Because you got to look at the talent level in these areas. You know, they're not going to be throwing the ball as well as major leaguers. So I thought this was also a good aspect in the game of being simulation.
Will stand in.
You notice how they throw and hit,
dreadful start
how
at
the
the
ball
plate
comes
as
off
he
the
has
bat.
not
It's
hit
not
the ball
exactly the
well in
same.
April. First pitch on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
That nasty split.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
You see, there's no crowd out in the outfield. All the fans are in behind.
Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right.
Down the left field and right field lines. And behind that back catcher. There's no fans out in the field.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home.
All right,
from
guys,
third.
I just want to show some
good
good
let's have a look at how the lookouts line up on defense.
It's
brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, one place you
don't
want to hit it
We're going to go look at AAA.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. All right, we are back at the menu. Boom, boom. Okay, now, again, you go down to the bottom right. Bam, you put it on AAA. And we can look at the AAA stars of the Mariners franchise.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Albuquerque Isotopes.
3-5. It says Reds Rock Stadium. I wonder if the Isotoppers are
and
with
now
the
we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Man, you know the Tacoma Rainiers
I'm going to be looking to see if the guy in the seventh spot
for the
can
Mariners
stay hot.
franchise.
He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Jesus Montero's playing first. He used to be a catcher. They moved him over to first because he's a left-hander. He's a good hitter. Hopefully he'll be coming up to the Major League squad soon.
Gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. His first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Juan Peralta is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case
left
these
and right
last
field
few
lines
games.
and behind the catcher.
Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
In the second spot.
Into the box now, Rick Farrell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Okay. All right.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. Right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
In now, Chris Campos. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Metcalf racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
I just want to talk about this aspect part of the game and how unique it is to have a game that has.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Go down and play some AA games to see what your talent looks like. Same thing at the AAA level. This is a real franchise deal, guys. If you want to run a total franchise, this is what you can do. Hope you guys liked the video. It's not that much.
For game 1 of the
if
series.
you did, hit that like button.
What's your
if
take
you're new
on
to
it,
the channel,
Mike?
you want to see some Major
Well, Matty,
League Baseball,
in his last outing,
hit that
he ended up
subscribe
taking
button,
the
guys.
loss, and
You want to
really
see some
deservedly so.
Triple A
Only threw
baseball,
into the
hit
fourth
that
inning
subscribe
and
button.
didn't really
You want to see
give
some
his
Double A
team a
baseball,
chance to
hit
win
that
the ball
subscribe
game.
button.
Hopefully
and as
it'll be a little
always,
better in this one.
until next time, everybody, I am Hollywood Sports. I want to say
and with
thanks
a
for
quick
watching.
breather here, here's the